believe it's been 2 months since my last Paint Me Green. I'm so incredibly sorry that I left everyone hanging, but my crazy vision board decided that now was the time, and as you can see, there's a lot of things to talk to you guys about. So there's amazing things on the horizon. One, if you haven't heard, there's a new green bean on the way right in here. So thank you, Vision Board, for making that happen a lot sooner than I thought. And two, oh yeah, you know, Canada, here we come. Silly Farm in Canada, we're making it happen. This was a big part of my Vision Board. And thanks to great people at PM Hobbycraft, Amanda Tozier, Isabel Pilon, I hope I said your name right. We are working hard to bring Silly Farm to Canada and our products with better pricing and availability. So, looking like June will be that time. Keep your fingers crossed. All right, so also after 3 years, let me show you this. Okay, after 3 years, I'm like super jumping for joy because my new rainbow cakes are finally here. Woohoo! And they're in production. And this new container is awesome because it stacks with one another, and it's just an amazing improvement to an already great product. But 3 years in the making, it's finally here. So starting June 1st, my international partners like DeGrime and Face Painting Shop, they will have them available, and they will be launched at the Face and Body Art International Convention. So make sure that you join us there, and I hope to see everybody there next month. It's like a month away, the countdown's on. Okay, so with all that in mind, that means that my vision board, not that it expired, but it's getting old. It's time to update it, which means you guys too need to do some updating. Your goals and your visions change, so you need to be on the edge of that change and learn to work with the times. So I want to see some of those vision boards and new goal digging lists ASAP. Okay, so just a few more little things and business dealings before we get into today's topic. So I want to shine a spotlight on a few people and upcoming events. The first thing, the Fabiac, I don't care how you say it. Truth is that as long as you come, it's a month away. So if you're on the fence, if you're nervous about spending money, or you just need a push, I'm the girl to do it. So I'm going to be doing a live Paint Me Green at the convention. I'm going to put aside my fears and I'm going to do it, and I want you to be there. So come rub my belly, paint my belly, maybe it'll be bigger then, I don't know, and just join us for this overwhelmingly amazing experience we call the Fabiac. It doesn't matter. So the second thing, I don't know how to say it right very well. Anyways, please, in order to keep in touch with me and know what's going on, check me out on Facebook. I have like a zillion pages. Silly Farm, Fava TV, and Paint Me Green, the Fabiac. There are so many ways to reach me, but if you don't connect with us, it's hard for me to get all this information in between Paint Me Greens to you. So check it out. I have a link for Denise Cole's new blog. There's also ways to help fellow painters, and I just love hearing from you guys. So stay connected. So let's talk about today's topic, which is powerful branding and what that means to you and your competition. So most of you guys know Toyota makes the luxury vehicle Lexus. And even though I'm pretty sure many of the parts are shared and many of them are assembled in the same factory, Lexus commands a way higher price tag than Toyota. But how do they do that? I mean, I've driven a Lexus for 8 years. I always tell people I'd rather be homeless than give up my Lexus. And I'll tell you that honestly, I give them my money because of the service that's associated with the name brand. I know I can get a similar car at Toyota, but I get above and beyond the service by being a Lexus customer. Lexus created a powerful branding by creating an exceptional level of service attached to their name. Another example of powerful branding is MAC Cosmetics. So how many of you have looked at your Krylon cakes and said, God, they look a lot like the MAC Chroma cakes? Well, it's actually because it is Krylon. But somehow MAC can sell the same product and mark it up 50%, and you know what? People buy it, and in droves they do at the makeup show. I've seen them. And it's because MAC has a powerful branding image. MAC aligns itself with celebrities like Rihanna and Nicki Minaj so that consumers start believing that this is a really good enough product that even celebrities will use it, and it should be more expensive. So that's the way that they're able to use their power to brand their image. So how do you create a powerful image for yourself and a powerful brand for yourself and for your business? Well, first, let me begin by asking each of you to pull out a calendar, pull out a watch, and then smash them. Like, do a real smash job. Okay, I'm just kidding. But I'm asking you to at least set a 1-year goal for you to start branding your image. If it happens sooner, awesome. If not, then at least you were realistic. Building a reputable, powerful, and image is a substantial task. Like, it takes time. And of course, it's going to take a little creativity and of course, money. As many of you guys know, because you've heard me talk about it, Silly Farm is celebrating 10 years with me as the silliest CEO you guys have met. And it took me all this time to create a brand that painters recognize around the world. People might realize I'm not always the cheapest. My prices aren't the lowest, but the amenities and service associated with my brand is why I will not lower my prices to be competitive. You got to keep that in mind. I received a call a week ago asking me to price match. I explained it to the lady that I couldn't do that, and she said, well, the other company is going to get my business because they offer free things and lower prices. Then I asked her, hey, do you watch my videos? She said, I love your videos. I said, did you check out Jay's live class on Fabit TV? She said, I loved it. It was so awesome. And then we just talked, and then she said, okay, sorry, I'll talk to you later. No problem. So then she ended up calling back, and she placed an order anyways. Maybe she realized that Silly Farm does provide something with their products in our packages. We don't just ship you a box. We make sure that we provide service after the sale because that is my gift to you, and that's how I branded my company. So if you want to create a brand, and you need to start off by creating a plan and stick to it. I've never seen a commercial for a blowout sale at Louis Vuitton or at Fendi. And I'm sure they have in-store sales, but the branding associated with their image doesn't include advertising those sales. When you are creating your brand, you need to find that key factor that you're looking to build your brand on. How do you do that? First, start off by reading and researching. Look at Target and Walmart. One built a brand on being the low price leader, where the other one built a brand on having convenience and quality under one roof. So when you're looking for the lowest price, where do you think someone's going to go? More than likely Walmart. If someone's looking to buy a shirt, some baby clothes, socks, and dinner at the same time, chances are they're going to go to Target. So think about all these companies and learn from the big companies. Recently, I was helping and advising a colleague about getting more gigs because she was really stressed out about losing gigs to undercutting people who were undercutting her. She was so stressed because she really depends on that income, and I think we can all relate. I explained to her that she needs to use this time to reaffirm to her past customers why she was worth the money and work on her brand. She was worried about how she was going to charge $150 when others were charging $75. So I explained, why would you want to do 2 parties when you can make the same amount of money in 1 party? Not only will you save gas, but you're working yourself only half as hard. So I explained that every job is her opportunity to give the best service of her life and prove to her clients that her brand is worth every penny. Sooner or later, the people who are undercutting you, they're going to end up dying out because the cost of doing business exceeds what they're making. It won't be fruitful anymore for them, so they're either going to stop doing it or they're going to raise their price. You have to think about it. Gas is $4.20 a gallon here in South Florida. That's kind of cheap for some places. You can't survive driving all over town to multiple parties not charging enough. Okay, so to sum up today's vlog, branding. First, you're going to start off by doing some research on yourself. What is your brandable factor? Is it that you bring every kid a special present for the birthday kid? Is it your signature birthday face? Is it that your setup looks like a candy station? Is it your level of red carpet service? Once you find out what it is, then you can start gearing all of your marketing attention towards that brandable factor. I wish this was a Q&A, and I wish some of you were here because I'm dying to ask some of you what you think that my brandable factor is for face painting, not for Silly Farm. And so since it's just me and John in the studio, I'm going to ask him. All right, come here, John. So John's known me for a while. We've worked together. Tell me, what do you think it is that people book me? Why do you think people book for face painting, not for Silly Farm?
I don't know. I'd say probably your personality.
All right, see, that's a good guess. All right. You can get out now.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
That's it.
bye.
Okay. So John was kind of right. It's not really about my personality, but I appreciate that he brought that up. It's really just about being easy. You'd be surprised how flexibility is overlooked and what a great quality it is to possess. I'm primarily hired by agents. I make it easy for them to make money off of me. And they love that. I show up on time. I have their business cards. I pass them out. I give 100% every time I'm at their event, even though it's not my name, really, it's their name. And I'm okay if they change things at the last minute. If I set up here and they want me to move there, I'm okay with that. I don't fight. I don't fuss. I go with the flow. This is what I mean. This is crazy. I was hired one time to be a pirate face painter for a 6-year-old's birthday party. I got to the party, walked in, turned out it was a sweet 16. I was mortified. I was just like a pirate for a sweet 16. I was super embarrassed, but I put on my game face. I went in there. I, of course, did the best face painting that I could. They loved it. Afterward, I called the agent and I said, hey, it was a great gig. Thank you so much. There was just one little thing. It was a sweet 16, not a 6-year-old, but I think it all went great. So for me, that helps me build relationships with my customers who happen to also be my agents. So when I work with my agents, or when I'm meeting new agents, I introduce myself and I tell them working with me might not be the cheapest, but it's going to be the easiest money you can make. So when you finish watching this Paint Me Green, I want you to make a list of all the brandable key factors and email them to me. If you're stuck, if you're like, what is it about me that makes me special that I can market myself and build a brand on? Let me help you. That's what I'm here for. So I want to help you transform your brand into money and bookings. And if I can help you do that, I'm even more happy. So remember, success doesn't happen overnight. Just like one salad ain't gonna make you skinny and one cookie won't make you fat, consistency to your cause will bring home the bacon. But you have to stay positive, you have to stay committed, and you have to keep your eyes set on the goal. So I look forward for all of you guys to join me at the 2014 convention for a live Paint Me Green. Until then, I love you guys. I wish you the best. And please send me your new goal sheets. Bye, everyone.